welcome to my channel. My name is Rhonda and I'm also known as the Sparkly One. And I have Caitlin Carver with me today.
Hello.
She's my son's girlfriend. She's beautiful, as you can tell. Anyway, so today we thought it would be really fun because everybody's jumping on the sourdough starter bandwagon and making sourdough bread. And Caitlin and I have been obsessed.
We've watched so many videos, probably for like 3 days now.
3 days, 3 days, yeah. But it's been crazy. So Caitlin, she texts me things, I text her things. One of my friends named Julie gave me a loaf of bread, and I'll insert that right here. And you can see how beautiful it looks. She did an amazing job, and it tasted so good, and it spurred me on to want to make bread. And she said, do you want a sourdough starter? I can give you one. And I'm like, no, I don't have time to make sourdough bread.
Here we are.
And here we are. You also have a friend.
Yeah, I have a friend who bakes a lot, and she started a sourdough starter a couple months ago, and she's been telling me that she was going to give me some. I just haven't seen her yet. And then you told me about your friend, and so you actually gave me some of her starter. But it's just... everything online has just been so confusing because there's so many different opinions and ways of doing this that we thought it would be fun to make a video that was basic and for beginners and easier and less time and just
we want to eat bread.
Yeah, that's true.
And we don't want to take days to do it. So it's so funny because my friend Julie gave me Fred, that's her starter. And then I didn't really have time to do it. So then I asked Caitlin if she would take it home and make bread. And she didn't really have time to do it. And then she thought, well, maybe I'll make starter from Fred, which she did. And then she brought Fred back to me. And then I made starter from Fred because I had already tried my starter because I watched all the videos. And I was trying to do different techniques. And it's kind of a fail. It's not really doing well. But it takes more than 8 days. It takes like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
So then, Caitlin, you want to talk about your starter and how you did?
Well, I got Fred, and I just, from Julie, right?
Yes.
And I just decided to start feeding it, and now I'm obsessed with Fred. And it's a real thing. He's like my child, and every morning I talk to him and I feed him if he's not in the fridge.
Yeah.
It's all confusing.
Yeah, it's all confusing. Yeah. So do you refrigerate it? Do you not refrigerate it? Do you leave it on the counter forever, 200 years or whatever everybody says you can have them for? It's crazy. So if you're confused like us, you have to check these out. So Caitlin, you want to talk about your starter? So cool.
Yeah, I fed this morning. I just took, like I said, a half a cup, and then a half a cup of warm water, and then 3/4. No, what is it?
3/4.
And then 3/4 cups of flour, bread flour.
3/4 cups of bread flour, half a cup of water?
Yep.
What did you say? Okay.
Yep.
So, but whatever mix it is, so when this is the other thing.
I'm so sorry. It's so confusing.
It is, but whatever mixture you're using, say you use a half a cup of flour, use a little less water. Don't use a half a cup of water because it turns too runny. But also depends on
if you like it more.
But doesn't it also depend on your humidity in your house?
Oh yeah.
Like if you live in Arizona, you're going to probably need more water. If you live in, back east in Alabama, it's humid, and you might not need as much. So the thing is like for me, my consistency I was liking is to almond butter or a thick pancake a thick pancake batter.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Yeah.
Don't you think? For where we live in California. So we thought that was good.
Yeah, so I basically just made this one this morning with some of my original bread. And I fed it at 7 a.m. It's now 1:30, so it's like you see the blue line is how much was in there when I first started. And it's completely tripled. At least doubled in size. It's very bubbly, which is good. I put it next to a window just because.
Oh yeah, and your kitchen gets morning sun, so it would be warmer in the kitchen in the morning.
I thought that might speed it up a little bit.
Well, it sure did. It looks great. I love it.
Also, a tip is to not put these on tight. I did that at first, but leave it on loose.
Kind of
the lid.
Yeah. So that is a good idea.
Although some people keep it on tight.
Yeah, mine was on tight. But
I guess it's just a preference.
if you put more in, like you put a half a cup, so that's more than some people might just do a few tablespoons or something.
Yeah.
So you do have to kind of watch that. So I think what we should do is get started because we're gonna, this recipe is so simple, and I'm gonna insert into the show notes the lady who inspired this video, because I think her
So
name is
cute.
Mary. Yeah, she's adorable, and she loves making bread. Now hers, of all the videos we've watched on YouTube, seemed like the most simple, let's get to it and get bread in a few hours.
Yeah.
You know, so that's what we're gonna try, and hopefully cross our fingers that it's gonna work. So
Hopefully.
okay.
I'm gonna use, obviously, this starter that I fed this morning. So some people feed it at night, the night before, but mine was just getting too big, so I wanted to wait until the morning. So I fed it 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 6 hours ago. I'm gonna use 3 cups of this and then 1 teaspoon of salt. And then you're using all-purpose flour, right?
Yes, and I'm gonna use, all-purpose flour. I can't remember if it's bleached or unbleached, because that's the other thing. Don't use bleached flour, but
No.
it's from Costco in that giant 25-pound bag. So it's probably bleached, but I'm hoping it's not. So, but that might be why it's not working.
Maybe.
So I don't know. I'll have to look next time I go to Costco.
But also, just one thing that I've kind of discovered through watching so many videos is it really doesn't matter what kind of flour you use. It's kind of just preference.
Right.
People use different things and it all works,
Yeah.
hopefully. I guess
Yeah.
we'll find out.
Well, and I heard the rye flour starts your starter quicker. So
Okay.
I don't know. Who knows? Down the road, we'll make a different video. And
That's
then you can
right.
see. And so what we're gonna do, we're both gonna take our starters and we're gonna use our half a cup, right?
Yes,
And
half
so
a cup of
there's
starter.
your half cup right there.
So they say Mary said to mix your starter and water in 1 bowl.
Yes.
And then stir it around, mix your flour and salt in another bowl, and then you're gonna pour the starter water into the flour and salt mixture.
Sounds easy.
Sounds like it.
Okay, and now when we do this, do we pour it or do
I
we
wonder
need
if
a
I should get a
spoon?
spoon, yeah.
But they say that metal makes it deflate a little. And so I'm just gonna pour.
Oh, we
so
didn't do the water test.
I don't think we need to.
Okay. Yeah, mine's very bubbly, so I
yeah,
feel like it's
yeah.
active.
We were gonna do the water test, but
Which
what the
is
heck?
where you just put a little, like half a tablespoon or a tablespoon of starter in some water, and if it floats, that means that it is active and ready to be used.
Yes.
Yeah, another tip is to put it in the fridge if you don't want to feed it every day.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
So once you get your starter doubled in size, if you're not gonna use it that day, put it in the fridge. And you can use it the next day, but you're gonna have to feed it, right? 3 to 6 hours before you use it again.
Yeah.
So it will have to double in size again. Okay, so I need,
So we do 1 cup of water.
okay, so I have this big giant spatula that I'm using. This is huge. I think I got this at IKEA. They always have such good stuff there. Okay.
Okay.
So we're doing what Mary said in her video is to do the 1, 2, 3 ratio. So we did a half a cup. The first thing is a half a cup of starter to 1 cup of water. So we're doubling that. So the 1 to the 2.
Are you going to stir this around and then do the flour, or do the flour first?
I'm going to stir this around.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so she said to mix your yeast with the water.
Just to kind of break it up a little bit?
I think.
Well, mine's not really breaking up that
I don't
much.
know, mine either. So I think like if you're using a packaged yeast, you would do the same thing to,
Yeah, just to activate it.
yeah, maybe not too much.
I don't know, people talk about the gluten and the
Oh.
all that stuff, and I'm
Yeah.
like, okay.
We don't know.
We literally don't know.
We're
Yeah.
total beginners. So this is good because you might be one too. And then if you're not, please don't watch the video. And
Do you have
so
another cup? No.
I do. I gave you. Oh, did I not give you? That's the 1 cup.
Okay.
Yeah. 1 cup. Oh yeah, we need 3 cups of flour. She also said don't stick it in the container, but
I
that's
know.
what
I
we're
always
doing.
do
Me
that.
too. I like the no fuss method. Okay, and then we have salt. So we're doing a teaspoon.
A teaspoon of salt.
I might do a heaping teaspoon. I think you have one left in there, hopefully. So, can you hand me that other spatula?
This one?
Yeah, because I've already.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah. Merry Christmas. Okay, so you're mixing your salt and your flour. You can also, if you want, you can sprinkle salt on it before you bake it.
Yes, that would be good.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. I think that's good.
So, okay. So there we go. And then, did she make a well in the middle?
I don't remember, but
Okay.
somebody did, so
Yeah.
let's do
I'm
that.
making a well. Okay.
Are you using your hands for this next
No,
part?
I'm going to use a spatula.
Okay, maybe I should.
You can use your hands. I can get the breadboard out if you want to do that method.
No.
Okay.
With everything going on in the world, I think I just won't.
So then we're just pouring in our starter and water. Okay.
So a lot of people use their hands for this, but
Yeah, but we decided not to. So, like Mary said, now she's going to be my go-to lady, just to mix it till it's sticky. But again, I think a lot of this probably depends on the temperature of your kitchen,
yeah,
because mine seems kind of dry.
mine does too. I wonder if we need more water.
But I don't think we really want to add it until, well,
That was a bad one.
let's see.
I wonder if I should use my hands.
Whoops, I just dumped some of mine out. Can I put it back in?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it seems so dry. Go underneath Caitlin and kind of push it around and get that flour on top. Oh my goodness, it seems really dry. But one thing we don't want to do is over wet it.
That's true.
So just keep mixing. Because remember, we're not like kneading it. If you want to use your hands, you can. But I think we'll get to this. Let me get you the breadboard.
Should I just do it in the bowl though?
Oh, you could if you
Yeah.
want. Let me move some of this because this could get dangerous. Wait, we're changing plans. I'll just,
It's so funny because I've watched, I don't even know how many videos. I mean,
I'm,
probably 40 videos of different people.
yep, me too.
And I still don't know what to do. It's like I just forget after I watch them every time.
Yeah, that's what I do. You get like too convoluted. Oh boy. We might have to do the video over.
Is there a thing where you're not supposed to like work this too much, or is that not?
I don't know.
Okay. Mine's looking pretty good.
I think it, yeah, as long as it gets kind of, you know, smooth, then we'll be okay. So,
I mean, this is looking pretty good,
I
right?
think that looks
I mean,
great.
I'm not a baker, so.
Yours looks a little better than mine because mine's not as smooth.
No, it's great.
If we would have added the water, I think it would have been a mistake.
Yeah, I agree. Because this feels like a great dough.
It does right now. And
I
it's-
want to eat it. Every time I smell Fred, a lot of people don't like the
Oh.
smell of starters.
But
But
I do.
every time I smell it, I just kind of want to eat it.
Yeah, it's yeasty. Okay, I think
this is
it's good. So
So you're just putting it in a ball?
yeah, and then, so we're just taking tea towels. Caitlin gave me this one. You are loved for Christmas, I think, or Mother's Day or something.
And I have one that Rhonda got in Italy.
Yes, isn't that cool?
So cute.
So I'm covering mine here. So apparently
You leave it covered for 30 minutes and that's it.
30 minutes. So in those next 30 minutes, we're gonna look online and see if we can find a pattern for our scoring of our bread. So that'll be exciting. So we'll be back shortly. Okay, so we're back. We both go.
Yay!
So we're back and we let our bread, whatever that is, sourdough bread, rest for 30 minutes, actually a little more. So that's okay. So let's pick this up and see. Yours looks like it rose a little. Mine
Does it?
doesn't look like it did. Here, show it to the
I just
camera.
want to smell it. Oh, it smells like bread.
Oh yeah, it smells really good. You take parchment paper and you put it on a baking sheet, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then you have to have a floured, lightly floured bread, board, whatever you want to call
Flat
it.
surface.
And so Caitlin and I are both going to do this at the same time. I'm sure we can do it at the same
Do you
time.
think we can?
I think. Or
Okay.
you can start yours and then,
Oh, you go ahead.
no, you go. You go. Let me.
Does it matter which way I cut it?
I don't think so. Okay.
So the technique she said was Mary, our girl Mary.
Yeah.
She flattens it out. Should
Okay.
I try to flatten it out?
Let's-
Not too much, but just enough, you know?
Okay.
And
Let me
then
move my.
we're gonna fold
So we get it flat, right?
Yeah, that looks pretty
Okay.
good. We're gonna fold this
Okay.
up. And then fold the top half up. So it looks like a burrito.
Yeah, that's it.
And then we fold this side. Stretch it. I think she stretches it.
Oh, yeah, she did stretch.
I
It's
guess we
called
should have done
stretch and fold.
Should we have done that for the first one?
Oh, well. It hopefully will work.
Fold
Okay.
that, and then we're just gonna, work it around in a little ball. So she just kind of went like this. And
Okay. Did she do it again or no? Just one time?
just one time she did.
Just one time? Seems
I don't know
like
if
it
that's
needs
right.
more. I
Do you want to do
know.
it again?
I don't know. Would it hurt it or does it help it?
I don't know. That's the real
Yours looks
question.
nice and puffy. Look at how little mine looks compared to yours.
You could try yours again.
Yeah, I'll be the guinea pig. I don't know.
I think it was great.
Okay, well, and
I'm just kind of tucking it in.
it has to double in size for an hour and a half to 2 hours. We put it on our
On
parchment.
our parchment paper, she did put a little flour on the
she did.
parchment paper.
Oh, okay.
Hi, Jim.
You guys filming?
Hey, yeah, we're filming. You can come in.
Oh, okay.
Here's my hubby. You probably can't see you because it's
I'm
kind
not
of
like
a...
it anyway.
Oh, there he is. Hi.
That looks good.
You can watch our video on how to make oatmeal cookies. And also, what else did we make one other time?
Pizza?
No. Oh, toffee or something.
Oh, that was a
So,
long time.
yeah, a long time ago. But it was good.
Looking good. So whose is that? Whose ball is it?
That's mine.
Caitlin's and mine.
Okay.
So she used bread flour. I used all-purpose flour. Hers looks a little more puffy already than mine does. So.
It's, yeah, it's a little different.
Yeah, but we have exactly the same ingredients.
Good.
Yeah.
I like it.
So we're gonna.
So when do you cook it?
In about 2 hours.
2 hours.
Okay, good. That's when I'll be ready.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, now we're just gonna take the ball and put it on the lightly floured tray with parchment paper.
Yeah.
And then she just puts her towel back over it, right?
Yeah. Let's just do that. We'll put it to bed for a while.
So we will leave these for an hour and a half to 2 hours.
Yeah.
And
And we'll be back. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Click the like button.
hello, we're back. We have about an hour left, right?
Mhm.
For our bread rising process. And now we are going to take what we're baking our bread in. I'm gonna use this that Rhonda loaned me.
Yes, I guess you call it a Dutch oven, I guess.
And then she's gonna use her cast iron skillet. And we're gonna stick them in the oven right now, empty, and turn it on to 500. And it's gonna be in there for an hour at 500.
I'm gonna do that while you're talking.
Yes, and just to go ahead and tell you how they bake, we'll show you when we put the bread in, but you'll bake this for 30 minutes with the lid on, and then you'll take it off for 10 minutes or
20.
20 minutes.
But you kinda have to
20,
watch
keep
it.
an eye on it.
Mm-hmm.
For her, they say in a cast iron skillet, don't put the lid on. I don't know why, but
Yeah.
maybe the rise, I don't know.
Yeah, because it might keep it flat.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So she won't have a lid, I will have a lid, and then we'll see which one works better, I guess.
Yep, so soon you'll see us right back here as soon as our bread has risen, and we're gonna put it in these pans. But we're putting
And they
these
will
in
be
the
very
oven.
hot
Yeah, we're putting these in the oven right now
right now, empty.
to preheat. I think I'm gonna look under there. Maybe growing,
Yeah, how do we
doesn't it? Well, because it's getting like the little crust on the. Oh, it's so pretty. Wow. But I don't know if that's double. Let me see over here.
Oh,
It's interesting.
that's gotten bigger for sure.
So, but I think yours is the same size. Let's see. We're gonna compare breads. What do you think, Caitlin? Should we score?
Should we just go ahead and do it?
I think we should.
Okay.
Let's do it. Okay, so now we're back.
It's been 2 hours, right?
2 hours.
2 hours. We've just been letting them sit.
We tried to get them to heat up a little bit because we feel like they're not really growing,
Yeah.
but they look really good.
Yeah,
So-
they look beautiful. I just
Yeah.
don't. I mean,
Yeah.
this is our first time doing this, so we don't really know if
if
the size is right. But
Yeah. Here, move yours over here.
this is supposed to be easy, remember? So
Yeah.
2 hours.
Yeah. And if it's not a huge loaf, that's okay. We're fine.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So we'll both take off our little towels. Whoops.
So yeah, I guess we're just gonna go for it. We're gonna score then.
Yeah.
We're just gonna use a knife. Everyone should have one of these in their kitchen, so hopefully it'll work for us.
Yeah.
And then you can just use that and say, I'm kind of nervous.
I'm nervous too because we picked out patterns, and since we're beginners, you know, we thought I'd do something a little more intricate. She wants to do something a little more simple.
Yeah.
And we'll just see how it all works out.
Alright.
Okay, so I'm taking a piece of thread because I saw somebody do that.
I just kind of want to watch you for a second.
You're gonna watch me?
I'm nervous.
I want you to do it at the same time. Oh, so fun. And then you kind of smear it around. You put a lot or a little?
I'm not gonna put too much, but
Okay. But enough so you can get like that design shown.
yeah.
Okay, are you gonna start?
Yeah, after you.
Okay, so the way I saw somebody do this.
Oh, perfect.
Just to
Okay,
make
so you have
marks.
the line.
Yeah, just as a guide. You
Okay,
don't want to
maybe
do
I should do that.
too much. Okay, there you go.
Okay.
Oh, but see, yeah, that's good. Okay, and what did mine show? Oh, I think it's scored. Oh, look at this is pretty sharp.
Yours is?
Yeah. Do
Maybe
you want
I
to?
should use yours too.
Here, you try mine for a second, and I'll try this one.
So we're gonna take the Dutch oven and the cast iron skillet out of the oven. They're very hot, so
Very, very hot. And Caitlin gave me these. Well, here, I'll let you. Ooh, these are so hot. So
oh my god.
hot, 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 hot. Okay, cast iron. So we have two very hot pots. Ooh, and I'm nervous. Are you nervous?
Yeah.
This is crazy. Okay. Whoa.
Oh.
Is that allowed to be at 500 degrees?
And then I'll remove the lid with a pot holder.
Okay.
And then
Okay.
And she said 500, right? Okay, so we're just cutting this into the pots.
Okay.
See how small they are?
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay.
It reminds me of Monsters Inc.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. I'm gonna let you put yours in.
Okay.
Okay, she's put it in the oven. We can't see you put it in the oven, but okay. And then you put mine in.
Yeah.
Mine's going in. 500 degrees for 30 minutes. One there. And one there. Okay.
I just set a timer.
Yay.
So is that ready to eat or what?
Wow,
what the
cute! Oh my, like, whoa. Okay. So let me turn the
Wow.
oven off over here.
Okay.
Does that mean it's ready to
I
eat?
wonder if
Not
mine's
yet, but almost.
Why not?
Okay.
That's a cool one.
They're 500 degrees. Oh, that's
Wow.
so pretty. Wait, let me
Look
get.
at mine.
Wait, hold on. Let me
Wait,
get.
whose is whose?
This is your mom's.
Okay, look at. Oh my gosh, Caitlin.
Oh wow, Caitlin's looks a lot better than yours.
Oh, thanks, Michael.
Yeah, Caitlin's is.
But I got to use mine covered. She let me.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, we did different methods.
What
yeah.
should I do? Like
I don't know.
check
Do you
in
want it
5?
darker? It looks really perfect
Maybe a
to
little bit
me.
darker.
Maybe 5 minutes.
Really?
let's
This
do.
one's too cooked.
It is?
Yeah, look at it.
Because it didn't have a lid on it.
Well, let's tap it.
It sounds perfect, but it's supposed to be a little brown. If you see them on Pinterest, they're all a little brown. So we have our two masterpieces here.
I mean, they look pretty good.
They do. Look at Caitlin's. It looks like it's so professional. It's
Pretty impressive.
split. I guess they call it kind of like an ear or something. I
Yeah.
don't know. But it looks amazing. Mine looks a little more like a hamburger.
It
Hamburger bun, should I say.
Hamburger.
Hamburger.
I think like what we kind of decided and figured out is that obviously a Dutch oven with a lid works much better.
Yeah.
I guess it just keeps the moisture in, right?
Yeah.
And then hers was in the cast iron skillet with no cover. It still looks great and they like sound good.
Yeah, these sound really great.
So,
And they're both baked for, well, this was 30 minutes. This was about 33 minutes. Right?
yeah, this was 30 minutes covered and then only like 3 minutes uncovered because
Yeah.
it looks like it was cooking pretty
Yeah,
fast.
it looks great. And mine's probably overcooked just a tad. It probably should have been more like 25 minutes. But we're so excited because this is
Can't believe we did it.
our first attempt. It should have probably been a little bigger, but it worked out perfect. So
Mhm.
can't wait to slice into this thing.
Me too.
Yeah, so we'll let them cool off and we'll come back and we'll show you the slice.
I don't care what it sounds like, what does it taste
A
like?
little bit dark, but
But so is mine. Okay, let's see how it gets. It's still a little warm, which is totally fine.
Do it.
How
Because we
should-
have 2 men here dying to eat it.
which side should I cut?
I don't know.
Like right there?
Right down the middle.
Take
Down
it-
the
That's what I see everybody doing.
Oh,
Don't cut your fingers off.
I might.
Oh my gosh,
Let's see what it looks
Caitlin.
like.
Let's see.
Oh, I need to cut more.
Huh.
oh, interesting.
Nice. It's a little
okay, there's
dense.
a little.
And it's steamy too.
Yeah, it's
Perfect.
very steamy. It's a little dense. Show
Yeah, a little. It could be better.
It'll open up.
Well, my thoughts on that, which I don't know if this is accurate, but we were talking about how we only folded it that one time and then let it rise.
Yeah.
But if you fold it more, you're putting more air in it, right?
Yes.
Which
so
will
we probably
give you
should
more.
have done it a little bit more because this is kind of dense. It's
Yeah.
almost kind of like a white bread looking
Yeah.
type
I see
thing
that.
versus sourdough.
Probably could have cooked it a little more.
Ah, okay. So put yours on there, and then I'll do this one. And this one, I feel like I could just break in half.
There you go. Oh, yeah. Nice.
So-
Oh, that's good.
It's also
That's amazing.
It's pretty dense as well, though, right?
No.
Oh, it's kind of really soft in the
Nice.
middle.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, there we go. It's very similar to
Good.
yours.
Looks like Mars or the moon. Little craters in there.
Little craters. How's it taste?
Excuse me, everybody.
Good.
I'll grab this piece.
Oh my gosh.
See, mine needs a little more right there.
A little bit
I'm
what?
afraid I'm gonna cut my finger
Extra
off.
cook.
Oh, really?
A little raw in that one spot.
But raw bread is great.
Oh, this is hot.
Very
Isn't
true.
it?
Hot, hot, ooh, hot.
So do we get to compare
Yeah.
a blind taste test?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's
Well, there you go.
hot.
Here for Michael.
Ooh, I'm sweating.
I know it's hot in here. So be prepared, people.
But you know what butter is?
It adds a lot.
Wow, that's pretty damn good.
It's so crunchy.
I think they taste great.
I want to taste. Yeah, they taste really good. We didn't know how to bake bread until today.
Is this your favorite butter?
Kerrygold grass-fed butter. Don't forget to subscribe.
Look at all our butter.
Oh, that's for cookies.
Oh my god.
But the grass-fed butter's in the gold. Yeah. Okay.
Butter needs a little more salt. Either that or the bread does.
I wonder if that's a part.
That's what they do. More water. Yeah. How's that one doing?
This is looking pretty good.